All right, everybody. Now you're probably wondering, hold on, AJ, you don't got on SoftWash systems. What do you have to do with this whole thing? Well, I actually work for the company Disruptor Manufacturing, and we're the ones that are responsible for actually building this whole skid and dreaming this whole thing up and making it the system that it is, that includes all the training, all the awesome features and everything I'm going to tell you about right now. That is an advantage for you as a customer when picking actually SoftWash Doctors to come out and clean and treat your property. So if you go ahead and come on in here closer, let's start off by talking about the actual Blend 6X module. And the Blend 6X module is awesome because it's a 12-volt battery-powered soft washing piece of equipment. So there's not going to be any sort of loud pressure washer that when they show up to your house, potentially early on in the morning to treat your property, there's not going to be any sort of issue of the neighbors being super upset about the noise or anything like that. But you can see here we actually have these different metering valves on this piece of equipment, because what that means is we have specialized chemicals and cocktails and solutions made for different areas on the house, specifically for treating different surfaces. And we're not just showing up mixing one ratio for blasting everything and potentially causing damage. This is very, very thought out, very, very specialized, and very particular to the different surfaces on your home for treating them, to make sure that, you know, the different cocktail solution that we're going to use up on the roof is different than what we're going to use on the painted side of the house, and we're not going to have any sort of issues with damaging anything like that. It's very awesome. We've actually got soaps and also neutralizers included in this, just for neutralizing any of the caustic effects of the SH afterwards, to make sure we're not going to have any sort of issues of fasteners rusting out or anything like that. Very, very specialized piece of equipment. We almost like to look at the Blend 6X kind of like when you pull up to the Bubble Brush car wash, how it's got, you know, your actual pre-rinse and then your soap and then your wax and all those things, the different knobs that you use for the different steps and processes that you would use on your car. This is just made for using it on your house when you want that high level, high quality detail on your house. Same sort of concept here. As we go to the next module over here, we have another control panel. This is called the Rinse DC Plus. And what this is, it's a little bit higher volume rinsing that makes it very good for rinsing off the plants and keeping them wet throughout the process, so we don't have any issues with plant damage. We do have a plant damage guarantee that we will not damage any of the plants on your property. And part of that is because we have plumbed right into the Rinse DC module the plant wash valve. And what this is a special granular chemical that's diluted with water that comes through the system and is specially formalized for using on plants and neutralizing the bleach. The plant wash is extra special because it's not like a lot of other neutralizers on the market people will spray on their plants where all it does is neutralize the bleach. You see, what happens is the chemical actually gets down into the soil, and then the bleach actually kills the food source down in the soil and the way the plant feeds itself before you have a chance to neutralize it. So what this ends up doing is actually a fertilizer that comes in after the fact and restores all the aerobic bacteria in the soil and makes it to where the plant can actually feed itself going forward, and then puts a buffering protection agent on the plant afterwards to make sure that the plants are fed well and safe going on long term. And a lot of times they actually end up in a better state after the roof cleaning than what they were before. Now, if we go over here to the next spot, you'll see we have a pressure washer. Now, we like to talk about how soft washing is the alternative to pressure washing, but pressure washing is still at times a good tool to have in the tool bag to keep with you, just in case every now and then when on flat work or maybe, you know, a concrete wall or something like that, we actually have to get out the 5-pound sledgehammer to really get those hard to remove stains off. Stuff like rust stains, oil stains, stuff like that, or really, really, really tough organic growth. And for very, very specialized and particular things that we need the pressure washer for, this gets used a lot less than other companies, but when we do have it, it is a very useful tool in the arsenal. Then of course, as we go over here, the last thing that we have in terms of the modules is the actual pure water module. The pure water module is so cool is because it allows things to dry spot free. You don't have to worry about squeegeeing the windows. You don't have to worry about getting out a rag and wiping down the whole house or anything like that to keep hard water stains from happening. Because what this does is it actually puts water on the surface that has been made completely pure, 99.9% pure. It doesn't have any minerals in it, so what it does, it actually sucks the minerals off the surface with the water and pulls them off and causes the surface to dry spot free. Great for windows, vinyl siding, you know, clear coated wood, anything like that that you want no hard water spots on. Very, very good. Also makes it to where you don't have any sort of issues with any chemical drying on the windows or anything like that that you might have associated with other potential soft washing companies that don't have built-in true professional window cleaning capabilities. This entire truck is really, really thought out and made to where it can clean stem to stern, top of the chimney, all the way out to the curb, absolutely everything on the property in the most effective way possible. Now, if you follow me around to the back of the truck, we're going to cover some of the things on the back here, including the power source, which the power source on this is really cool. What they've actually done on this truck that is even a little bit more unique is they've gone the extra step further of using lithium batteries. And for those of you that aren't really familiar with lithium batteries, is lithium batteries are actually even more efficient and last longer and are more ecologically friendly than typical lead acid batteries. So they have much higher capacity on them, they weigh less, and also too, they're going to last longer, which makes them, you know, we already use a lot of 12-volt battery powered systems, which makes us more green than typical pressure washing companies, which is a huge plus, but they've even taken it a step further and gone with the lithium batteries to make sure that their batteries last even longer and they're having to replace them less. And that's great because that really ensures that they're going to be able to, you know, get to your house and have plenty of battery to completely complete your job without running out of juice. Also too, on here, they have the chargers that one of them specifically actually allows the truck to charge off the alternator while it's driving down the road, which is extra cool because that's just where we're re-harnessing the kinetic energy off the truck that is already creating going down the road that would be being wasted after the starting battery is charged, that we're reusing to charge the batteries here on the truck, which just makes it even more green and ecologically friendly, which is what we're super, super proud of with our whole Good Stewards program, which if you look around on the website long enough, you will definitely learn more about that. Now, we've actually got on here designated hose reels for each individual service on the truck. It makes it super easy where the technicians are not going to have any problem knowing what hose they're using on different areas of your property. We've got a special soft wash one that's just for the actual chemical coming through, a rinse hose reel, a pure water hose reel, and a power wash hose reel. Very nice professional business systems here built into the system. And then as we go around here to the other side of the truck, you'll see where we actually keep all of the soaps, surfactants, neutralizers, and everything here on the side of the truck. So as I go left to right here, you'll see we got our plant wash, which I talked about pretty extensively earlier for protecting the plants. Rain Fresh, which is awesome if you don't want to have to deal with sometimes the you know, not so pleasant smell of bleach and killing things. There is a cover scent to help make the property smell good and take care of that problem. Final Wash is great for neutralizing bleach on all the building surfaces and helping things dry shiny and clean. We have Terra Wash, which helps with degreasing. Green Wash, which is our main surfactant and used in combination with the sodium hypochlorite bleach for cleaning things around the property, actually treating and killing the infestation. And then of course, Restore is awesome, great for being used on asphalt shingle roofs afterwards as a post-treat for protecting the asphalt shingle roof long-term and keeping it clean longer, as well as being used on wood surfaces to help keep the wood from drying out from exposure to bleach or anything like that. Very, very good. It's almost kind of like a conditioner for surfaces to keep them from drying out. Remember guys, it is SoftWash Doctors. They're in the Charleston, South Carolina area. They are a new certified applicator in your area with SoftWash systems. Make sure that you look for this shield. If you do not see this shield or any of the other SoftWash system shields, it means that they are not an authentic SoftWash Systems affiliated company. This shield means that they have been through the best training and they are the best equipped soft washing company in your area to take care of your house. Give them a call at 843-701-WASH. 9274-WASH. All right, guys, make sure to give them a call. Check them out at softwashdoctors.com, and we will see y'all later.